pull this up a little bit more. Watch this. This is just so cool. Need a little bit more height? That's quick. Now this strap on this side is kind of, you know, adjusting and getting itself stretched and all that kind of stuff. You know. I actually think the Whoopie sling helps me get it out a little bit flatter, so it's a little bit more, I don't want to say solid, but it just feels like there's more, you know, holding me up here, especially on this back. You know, I can lean back pretty good. There's a yellow jacket right there on the end of my hammock. And as long as he stays on the end of my hammock, he'll be a happy jack. If he comes over here, he won't be quite so happy no more. Alright, goodbye. But that works right awesome right there, folks. Like I said, these things, you could make these yourself, the Whoopie slings. All it is just a berry splice. Like I said, you've got a woven strand here that you push the strand open. Let me get this closer and you can see it, because I mean you can make these yourself. Now you can buy them online at I think it's whoopiesling.com. I think the boy's name that runs the shop is Opie. But for a common man, you can buy this am steel. It's not really bad off price wise, but you can buy this, and as you push it together, it'll open up. And you take the end of this, you can see he's got this one buried over itself to make it big so it won't pull through. But you can take it and open it up, and you push your end inside, and then you come down as far as you want it to go. He's got it about a foot on here, and then you pull it back out the side, and that forms your loop, like what we've got right here for the adjustment of it. That'll form your initial loop. And it's the same thing on this other end. You pull that berry through, and I don't know if you'll make out the detail on the camera as much, but when you pull that berry through on this other end, you fold it in half, and he's got about a foot of string pulled into about right here. So even though he's only got about a 3-4 inch loop on the end, he's actually got about 14 inches of cordage, so that it's constantly putting pressure on itself, locking that loop into place, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. This is going to be a lot better setup than what I had, especially as far as bulk goes. I'm actually thinking about making I don't have to use am steel, but I was actually thinking about making a continuous ridge line using this same little Whoopie sling setup kind of deal, so that you can adjust your ridge line as you need to rather quickly. And you can still do like a +6 knot around this, you know, on the single strand. I actually have a couple of loops of am steel that I can make a +6 knot setup out of. I could even use it to attach a ridge line to my hammock right here, going from one end to the other, so that I can automatically get my hammock set up the way I want it every time the first time. You know, so it won't be so much a matter of trial and error. I'll have a ridge line going from here all the way to here, and when I get my hammock set up the way I like it, I can adjust that ridge line on each end so that it's straight, not banjo tight, but just straight. And that way when I'm hanging the hammock, I'll automatically know when I've got my sag the way I like it the most, you know, the way that's comfortable to me. My little yellow jacket buddy is following me around now. I must be sweeter than I thought I was, y'all. He's gone. But I promised Alan I'd show y'all that real quick. I said it don't look like much, and when you're as big as I am, it is a little scary, but y'all, this stuff ain't going nowhere. I mean, you're putting all your pressure on the knot itself. This is you know, a heavy strength webbing. It ain't going anywhere. Even when I get the carabiner on here, you know, this isn't gonna budge. I think the carabiner's rated for like 600 pounds, so I mean, it's not gonna move. So that's it for right now, y'all. I figured I'd show y'all the changes to my hammock. I do have a few more things that I need to show you, but I do need to get a few extra things together. I've got a couple of fire pistons that Mr. Bailey sent me, and he wants me to, you know, do a little fire piston demo for you and go over the pros and cons. But I ruined all of my char cloth by leaving it in a container with some wax in it, and the wax got on the char cloth, and now it's no longer char cloth, it's more like a candle. So ixnay on the fire piston tag. So that's it for right now, folks. I'll get the rest of this set up, get it put in. I've got to make a little pouch for it, but I just ain't felt like it lately. There's the little am steel loops that I'll be using to make like a little Prusik knot setup or whatever. But and I've got the other Whoopie sling in here with the other tree hugger slap. Just got everything in a Walmart bag right now with some other stuff he sent me. But I figured I'd show you all that real quick. I promised him I'd do one as soon as I had a minute. I appreciate everybody's views, all your support that you've been giving me, all the prayers and kindness for my little neck situation and all. I feel good. I'm just, you know, it's a little worrisome anytime they talk about doing surgery around your neck or your spinal cord or anything like that. Kind of bothers me, so I'm just really not looking forward to it. But God will take care of it. I love all of you for what you're doing for me. Peace out.